Konrad Most and his book Training Dogs. Who is Konrad Most but the very father of Schutzhund, or what you know now as IGP dog training, the dog training sport of obedience, tracking, and protection? Guess what Haz is? He is an IGP dog trainer. Robert Cabral is a dog trainer, IGP dog trainer. Larry Crone is an IGP dog trainer. Ivan Balabanov is an IGP dog trainer. But you never hear these dog trainers talk about Konrad Most. I asked Haz on his live tonight to talk about Konrad Most. This was his response, and I understand. I'm going to explain to you why it was his response. He's sitting there gobsmacked, not sure what to say.
You are a cunt. A radical behaviorist. You are a cunt. I don't like your attitude. You're one of these do-nothings, talks like you've done something. I am going to block you because you don't deserve to consume my content.
It goes on, but you get the picture. Why is he calling me a cunt? All I asked him to do was talk about Konrad Most, the very father of IGP Schutzhund. Why is that so scary? Because Konrad Most kind of ranks up there with Fight Club. Number one rule of Fight Club, you don't talk about Fight Club. Number one rule of Konrad Most, you don't talk about Konrad Most. And if Haz had answered my question and started talking about Konrad Most, he knows damn well the entire dog training community at large would have come over and kicked his ass for talking about Konrad Most. There's a reason why Konrad Most is buried. And I'm going to leave the links to his book. I'm going to leave the link to the audio book. I want people to sit down or listen to chapter 2 of that book, because that explains the very quadrants of dog training. What are the very quadrants of dog training? They're not positive and negative reinforcement. They're not positive and negative punishment. Skinner openly opposed punishment. What are your real quadrants? They're primary and secondary inducement. Primary and secondary compulsive inducements, correct? What is that treat in your hand? It's a primary inducement. You're trying to get your dog to do something because you have a piece of food. If you look up the word inducement in the dictionary, it literally says bribe. What is a compulsive inducement? You're trying to induce your dog to do something through force. So when you read the book and you understand that primary compulsive inducements, that's where all your tool use comes in. That's your choke, that's your prong collar. It's mentioned right in the books. Then you can throw the e-collars on and all the other tools they're using. These are all your positive punishments. They're actually known as compulsive inducements, primary compulsive inducements, right, Haz? But that terrifies you, because once people read that book, and there's a whole lot of people, as a result of my videos, that have asked me for that book, okay? I'm watching the downloads off the website, and it's getting to be a pretty big number. I've had dog trainers read that book, and they go, oh shit, you know what? I've been practicing the wrong things. I got dog trainers, or dog owners coming to me after reading that book. They're going, oh my God, you know what? Now it makes sense. Dog owners, for the love of God, for once, sit down and read a book and verify it to yourself what's going on here. Konrad Most Training Dogs, that is the very Bible for what you know as dog training today. And what wound up happening 20 years ago, these IGP dog trainers, big name IGP dog trainers, turned around, they grabbed the behaviors label from B.F. Skinner. They're not qualified whatsoever. They can't even define the word behavior. Right, Haz? You couldn't do it. Robert Cabral couldn't do it. But the reality is they're all pushing Konrad Most Training Dogs and they're trying to blame Skinner. That's the reality. Have a good night.